What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Real Deal Sports. Usual guys are here. Myself, Big Walt, repping his boys tonight. Brother John, repping, who was that, the Clippers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
got Clippers on
Here
there.
we go with that. And then we got our boy Retro making his weekly appearance for us
Oh
while we do these picks for the NFL season. But John, we was talking over the weekend, man, and you say Retro won, huh? He
man.
is he
Hey,
king
no,
this week
no,
too?
hang on. So here's the thing.
Get
Hang on. It's not that Retro won. It's that Nico lost. That's my whole point this week.
Is that what we doing now?
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
sorry,
All
Retro.
right.
This ain't nothing to do with you, Retro. This ain't no slight
Hey,
toward you.
Retro,
This
put
has
the
to do
crown
with
on. Put the
this has to
crown
do
on,
with
Retro. Put the crown
Man,
on.
come
this has
on.
to
Why
do
you
with
think? Man, come on, man. Why?
this has
You
this has
know
to do
what?
with
It's
this has to
okay.
do with Nico thinks he's the genius here, so he
Whoa,
lost this
whoa, whoa.
week.
Hey, slow down, slow down. Because who? Relax.
Woo!
Because
Damn,
no,
John, I'd be mad
I,
too.
I think I
no
do
offense.
recall somebody saying that they was the football guru of
I
the show.
definitely am. Hold on, wait. How could I predict your Browns to give up that lead like that?
I mean, you right though. We're gonna talk about that later though. Don't you? I mean, you doing
Hey,
too
all
much.
I got to say is 10-6. I'm in the division. I'm waiting.
It's true.
I'm waiting.
Very true.
Okay.
You know what I'm
And then,
saying?
no
Let's
offense to
let's see what
Retro,
you do
but
this week. Let's see what you do this week.
no offense to
Oh,
Retro, but who the hell thought the Colts would be shut out?
Right
Like,
though.
bro, what in the
Facts.
hell is
that's what
this?
I'm saying. Because technically, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking to have Colts on my winning streak, but you
Bro,
know what?
I almost
It's
threw my
all
phone
good.
when I found out they didn't score. I'm like,
It's
Yeah,
all good.
it
It's
was a
all
lot of
good.
upsets this weekend, man. It was crazy.
I called Jim
that is,
Irsay. I called him the other night and said, "Hey, man, this ain't looking good."
yeah, hey, boy.
Jeff Saturday, be quick. Jeff Saturday made an introduction and said he would have hate to be in that room. He would hate to be the coach and the GM in his office that Monday.
I bet. It's like, man,
And
what the hell?
y'all were saying you didn't want Carson Wentz, and then like, oh, we got our guy Matt Ryan. I do believe they got their guy, but and I feel like y'all went away from Jonathan Taylor too early. But personal opinion.
But see,
That's tough, man.
this is the thing. To be quick, our general manager failed to get us enough depth on the roster. Like, how the hell? Like, look at Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley posed to been on the Colts. How did that happen? Like,
Right.
it's just a lot of work. That's all.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, and it
Pick
happened.
number one. Who we got?
Yeah.
So, John, where were you wrong for this week
Oh yeah, I
two?
forgot about that.
Where were you wrong for week two?
Yeah.
Walt ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna go Jets, man. What the heck?
Really?
I thought Cleveland. If they got a little bit of a lead on the Jets, had the running game to close that game out, and just didn't. I don't know. Jets just hung around till the end, till it was like, now it's our game.
They're gonna make it up tonight.
That you could tell me to pick that game 9 more times, and I would pick the Jets all 10 times. So, or sorry, the Browns. I'll pick the Browns all 10.
I'm like, wait, what?
So I don't know what happened out there. I got Jets catching me off guard.
What about you, Walt?
Come on, man. You already know where I'm going with this shit right here, man. Excuse my language, but man, how the hell they score 14 points in a minute and 55 seconds, bro? Like,
Crazy.
and then, like, I don't know, they just trying to place blame on, it's Chubb. He should have not scored the touchdown. I mean, at the same time, I get it. He shouldn't have, but I mean, he's expecting his defense to make stops. I mean, you're up 14 with a minute 15 left. A minute 55 left. So I'm guessing he's expecting his defense to hold out, against the Jets. But, it just didn't happen. And unfortunately, that was a tough loss for us, man. We should definitely be 2-0 right now, man. But
Yeah.
it's another day. Today, Thursday night, and then we got the Steelers. So let's get it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say, like I was saying earlier, about the Colts, man. That was unexpected. I don't know if Jacksonville is turning over a new leaf or what, but
That's
you know
tough.
they had a great game plan. That whole the whole game really. Because I don't think they scored, but Jacksonville might be better than what people think. What about you, Retro?
Who I was I think I was like I said, I'm instead of me just speaking on my team, the team that I pretty much was wrong on, I think John told me was the Raiders.
That's
It
true.
is show and I reason why I picked the Raiders because I didn't want to and it goes back to the conversation that we had in the last show Wednesday,
Mhm.
that uh Mitch Daniels should not be coaching. He should not be in coaching. He is a second tier coach. He is a coordinator for a reason. And doing the Steve Smith, there's a reason why he's a second string quarterback or he shouldn't be a head
Mhm.
coach. So
Mhm.
I was mad. I was like, damn, I'm wrong about it, but it was like it just teach me don't go with teams that have rocky quarterback positions or fresh coaches. If they got to show it first. So yeah,
Right. True.
going wrong.
Very true. All right. We might as well just start with you, Retro. Where were you right about this past week?
Hmm. The Jets.
Okay.
I
All right.
believe. No, I take that back. Miami.
Okay.
Everybody was on me heavy about the Baltimore game. I
Mm-hmm.
said, you remember I spoke last week. I was watching a video or last week video. The defense was rocky when it comes down to the last minute segment. Tua did it. So
Mm-hmm.
defense wasn't fully equipped. Baltimore got a right now. Baltimore got a bigger picture to worry about. So I was right about Miami. So
Yeah.
but nobody could
I'll
stop.
say Tyreek did it because Tyreek had to come back for both them balls. I'm just
We
saying.
got to think him and Jalen Waddle both
Oh yeah,
had,
but
yeah,
No,
great.
but I'm saying
But Tua delivered.
Tyreek took the top off, and then he's like, "Oh shoot, I got to come back, catch the ball. Okay, now I'll go boom." But
I mean,
yeah,
Right.
but we
Tua did
all.
have. I mean, you throw 6 touchdowns, you can't take that away from a guy. That's a great game.
I was just about to say, the dude threw 6 touchdowns, regardless of how accurate he was. I mean, he got 6 of them. So
The ball
If
still
Tua get
crossed
an
the end
arm,
zone.
exactly.
if Tua get an arm, I don't know why he don't get a bag of sand and start throwing it, but like a small bag. Yeah, because
Yeah.
once he get an arm,
60
he gonna be
plays.
pretty elite.
What about you, John? Where were you right?
I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm wrong. Kansas City, them
Okay.
boys. I telling you, man, that's their division. Like, stop putting the Chargers over them. All right, I know they only barely beat them, but I don't care, man. Pat is still that guy until he's not.
Was my pick with the Chargers or Kansas? Were we both Kansas? Or was I
We
against
might
them?
have. I think we both picked Kansas. I think.
I think it was 2-2 or three
Yeah.
three one.
Yeah, Retro and I picked the Kansas City. The other two, you two
Oh,
picked Chargers.
Okay.
I don't mean to cut y'all off, but they got Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland in the house tonight.
Oh my God!
Hey,
Stop.
by
The
the way,
season didn't even start yet. No.
did you see Brissett last week early on first drive call for a block from Donovan People Jones, and People Jones like, he's like, oh, I ain't getting that block. You ain't getting no catch.
Oh yeah, when you talk about, I think it was like third and 2 or third and 3 or something like that.
It
He
was
had
second and 7, and he had to run, and he could have easily got the first down if People makes that.
yeah, I
Something
think I
like that
remember
block.
He
And it
hit
said
him
he
with
only
the
got
I
5
bet. Don't even
about.
trip, bro.
And I think I was kind of like, man, this dude ain't getting no catches the rest of this game. And he did it.
All right, Walt. Where were
How you
you
not
right?
block for your quarterback, man?
that.
Where was
um,
you right last week?
I was right with I mean, of course, with the Giants again, beating Mr. Baker Mayfield over there. But I mean, yeah, I'll just say, yeah, I was right with the Giants. The Giants are starting off, hot right now. I think they 2-0 for the first time since I think 2015 or 16 or something like that. So
Yeah, like 2009.
2009. Oh wow. Okay.
Almost 20 years.
So yeah, that's a long time. So I
Yeah.
mean, that's just going back to what I said earlier. When we first started, before we started doing the week 1 picks, I just said I feel like Saquon gonna have a good year this year. He's starting off 2-0. So I think feel like I'm feeling pretty good about that pick. So hopefully he can keep proving everybody right, or keep proving me wrong.
Talk about things that haven't changed a long time. Is last week actually was the first time. Nice run by Chubb, by the way. There. Last time was the first time in 24 weeks that Detroit was the favorite going into a game. So kudos to them turning their season around.
Yeah, Detroit, man.
The second game.
I picked Detroit too, didn't I? Yep.
Your TV must be fast. Your TV must
be. Hey, who did I pick last week between that Eagles and that Vikings game?
You had Eagles.
I think you said the Eagles, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with that. But the way Darius Slay had Justin Jefferson on lockdown.
My gosh, stop it.
Locked.
Did you watch the game?
Stop it, man.
Hey, Jefferson gonna
Yes, I watched the game. Yeah.
What? Let me hear this one. What?
If Irv Smith catches that touchdown on 2nd and long, they ain't got to go to Jefferson on 3rd and long. What? If what's his name?
He still had to play coverage. What are you talking about?
Darius Slay, yes, he had one of the greatest games of all time. I'm not taking that away. I think he should win Defensive Player of the Week, all that. I'm just saying, every time the ball was thrown, every time he made a play on Jefferson, it's because the ball had to go to Jefferson because the other dudes weren't making plays. Like, all them kicks, all of them batted down plays. Go look at it. The play right before, somebody dropped a pass wide open. Forget the other guy, whatever his name was, dropped some wide open ones too. Like, dude, we're dropping balls and leaving Kirk Cousins with 3rd and longs, and then he'd go to Justin Jefferson. Of course, I'm not taking nothing away from Slay. He was reading them routes like a book, man. He was on them, but. I mean, he knew that it was going to his guy, so he locked him down. But yeah, kudos to him. I think he deserves Defensive Player of the game.
100%.
The Vikings receivers got to catch balls, man. I'm sorry, that's all it comes down to last week.
Hey, I'm predicting Jefferson gonna pull a Stephon Diggs. Watch.
Who they play this week? Oh,
yeah, I'm not sleeping on. I'm giving Cousins one more week because people were saying he was bad. I didn't think he was. If his receivers know how to catch on the first and second down, that. Those 3rd down passes don't look like that, but we'll see.
All right, fellas, let's get into it. Tonight, Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Officially, Retro is our champion, though. Just to
yes.
One more time.
Congrats, week 2 champion. Congratulations.
All right, so, John, who you got tonight?
I got Steelers. Okay. I think on a short week, I'm taking Tomlin over almost anybody in this league.
Okay.
Unless it's the Chiefs or the Bills, something like that. Yeah, I'm going Mike Tomlin for sure. I mean, he's the best in a situation like this.
Right. Who you got, Retro, tonight?
Is there a neutral I could possibly go with?
You sure can.
I'm gonna go.
Hey, I mean, that Colts game was a tie.
I was just about to say, hey, that boy John be thinking. I'm
gonna go neutral.
Must be no damn tie.
I'm gonna go neutral. Not saying it's gonna be a tie game. I'm going to go neutral. Like I said, my city homeboy played for the Cleveland Browns. Shout out to Bill. Along with that, the Steelers.
There is no neutral. Pick one.
Pick one. Oh,
pick one. No, hang on. But here's the thing: if you're wrong about the tie, like what I mean.
No, I would. Okay. Also, got to be a tie. Never mind.
Pick a tie.
I'll go with the Steelers.
All right.
All right, there you go. See, it ain't nothing wrong.
Just pick one. Because like I say, once again, Cleveland got a rocky quarterback situation. Both of them.
You know what? It's cool. You right. We do.
For me,
not.
I'm gonna go Browns. Ooh.
Ooh, you going Browns? Wow.
Because the thing is, though,
he don't never pick the Browns, man.
it's the uncertainty of Mitch. What Mitch are you
You
getting?
know what? That's why. Yeah.
What Mitch are you getting? That's the question. That's gonna be the weekly question. And you saw, he got a little happy feet against New England, throwing picks, and they still had a chance to win the game, and he just couldn't get it done. So I'm gonna go Cleveland. Walt, we don't even have to ask you. We
I already wrote Pittsburgh, right?
It's like, dang, it's like I'm scared to pick the Browns now because Nico don't never pick the Browns. Like that's
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a scary thought right there, though.
If it wasn't Mitch over there, I probably would have.
But hell yeah, of course. You already know I'm picking the Browns. I would never pick the Steelers. I don't give a damn how good Mr. Mike Tomlin is. You know what I'm saying? My city is that's our rivals. But
and then at least Myles Garrett is playing.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry Clowney out right now. He hurt his ankle last week, but that definitely would have helped out. But we still got
son.
We still can run though. Y'all forget Mitch can run, man. He's Alex Smith. That's what
but you're at quarterback. You're meant to pass.
Yes, definitely. But I mean, just to go back to what Retro said though, Jacoby Brissett, he's been actually doing his job though. These last 2 weeks. Honestly, it's just been our defense that's been letting us down these last couple of weeks. But Jacoby's been doing enough to keep us in the game. Like I said in the beginning of the season, it's just that's all he really needs to do is just game management. Let our run game, do what it needs to do, and that's what it's been doing. But our defense just let us down last week, man. That's all it was, man. Right. And like Jeremiah Amosa, I always mess up his name, but Jeremiah. It was just a lot of missed coverage last week, so they got to get that together, and hopefully this defense will step up this week, and like Nico said, let's see if get a couple of picks off of Mitch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Which one are you getting? Are you getting? Hey, he don't look too bad tonight, or are you getting? I see why. He's on his third team.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I
ain't counting the Bills, man. We ain't counting the Bills. If he got
hold on, no, you count the Bills. He received a paycheck.
He had a fair shot to play there. He didn't have a fair shot.
He received about what 16 paychecks. He was on the Bills.
Whatever.
But he got to learn off the bench. So
I'm
that's
not holding that against him. That he was on the Bills though. That ain't a slander.
No, I don't think it's a slander, but I just think he did that. What he should have did in Chicago. He should have sat on the bench first instead of started.
What game we got next?
All right, next game. New Orleans at Carolina. I'm gonna go New Orleans.
A push off.
I just don't think Baker can get the job done, man. His last 2 weeks have been field goal games, but
lockdown work.
You're not getting it done. It is what it is. So I got New Orleans. Who you got, Walt? New Orleans versus Carolina.
Yeah, I feel like New Orleans going to bounce back this week after losing against the Bucks. That was a tough game. So I say Saints.
Who you got, Joe?
I'll go. Marshawn Lattimore's coming back. Yeah, I'll go Saints for sure.
Who you got, Retro?
I'm going with Saints. North Carolina coaching is not. I'm going with Saints.
Okay. That guy's on the hot seat. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Hot seat. Front when the office got you in a hot seat, I ain't putting no money on you right now.
That's
true. It's tough.
Even if Houston,
even if I miss money, I'm not putting my money on it.
Right. Houston and Chicago. Who you got, Walt? We're gonna start with you.
Oh man. I'm gonna just say I think Houston might get their first win, man. I hate to say it. I think Houston gonna get their first win.
Okay. What about you, Retro? Who you got?
I'm going with Houston.
Okay.
What's his name? Lovie Smith need to get his redemption back because Chicago still been talking trash about that man, and he took Chicago to their only Super Bowl in the 21st century. So
Nico, what you been saying about Lovie Smith, man? Come on, what the heck's
not
wrong
him,
with you?
not him. You know,
I mean, to be honest, I don't see why they let him go. He went like 8-8, and then you fire him. I'm like,
No, he
well,
was like
damn.
10-6 his last year.
Did he?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was like 10-6. They missed the playoffs by like a game.
Either or, they didn't have a losing record. So
And then
it's
you
like,
know
how do
what?
you let my man go?
And they
I'm just
lost by
saying, you
that
know how many
field goal.
teams want a 10-6 coach? Like
My point
everybody.
exactly. My point
Exactly.
exactly.
10 and 6. 10
Who
and
you
6.
got, John?
I got Texans. I'm gonna take him. The guy who took Rex Grossman to a Super Bowl and Jay Cutler to an NFC Championship. Yeah, I got this guy for sure. He wants this game.
I get it.
He's in one of my all time greats, man. I think he don't get enough respect for what he did with them quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna go with the Bears.
No, what? I had no clue that was coming.
I had no clue that was coming at
Hey,
all.
no, it is because the last 2 weeks I picked against them, but I think this week they get the job done. Kansas City versus the Colts. Retro, we're gonna start with you since that's your squad, man. Who you got?
Hang
Chiefs.
on, you picked the Bears last week. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I thought you did pick the Bears last week.
Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you picked the Bears.
Oh well, shit, I don't know.
And
All right, Retro, go ahead, make your.
I'm going with the Chiefs next week.
you picked the Bears both weeks. What are you talking about?
No, I did not
What you
pick the
did?
Bears against them 49ers.
That's what I'm saying. You picked the Bears.
No, I did not because I knew what
Bad
would
news
happen.
Bears.
I was shocked when they won, so that should tell you
It
enough.
don't matter. You picked them, man. You picked
I did
them.
not pick them.
All right, fine. You're in last place then. You 14 and 18. If that's the case. 'Cause I got you down for
Because
picking
you're
the
lying.
Bears.
You got a worse record than
You're lying.
Edward Hearns.
First in the
I'm
NFL
just
right now
saying,
with
you picked the
yards.
Bears, man. I got it right here. You
I
picked the
don't think
Bears.
so, bro.
Matter of fact, you got Eli Manning's QB rating.
Hey, did y'all see real quick? Did y'all see that video of Eli going to Penn State? And
Yeah.
bro, that makeup look like everybody
It
was
was
looking at him.
terrible.
Like, everyone was looking at him not like because he looked old, but because it's just like he looked alien, man. Like that looked odd. But
Yeah, they did a better job on Tyreek Hill than Eli.
yeah, that makeup was
So
rough.
so Retro, you say you got the Chiefs this week?
Yep, I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right.
Ain't no way in hell they got it. It's looking bad right now.
Who you got, John?
I got Chiefs. I actually think it's going to be a good game though. But I think the Chiefs struggle with Jonathan Taylor for sure. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go Kansas City.
True.
And that's the reason why I would go with the Colts, but I know Frank Wright is not going to utilize JT like he's supposed to do.
There it is. Same.
Who you got, Walt?
Well, I'm actually gonna pick my man's team right here, and I feel like the Colts gonna get their first win too. So yeah, I'm picking the Colts. I feel like it's gonna be a close game. I feel like they're gonna make it a close enough game. I'm hoping that they tired of losing, these last 2 weeks. So I feel like they should definitely pull out this win, and be 1-2.
I agree with you, Walt. I say the same thing. This is one of them games where it'll be like, where in the hell? Like, where did they find 28 points?
It's gonna be offensive. I can see it.
I agree. I feel the same way. So I got the Colts. Next game, I think this honestly should be the game of the week. Buffalo at Miami.
Ooh.
Welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
My bad.
That's all good. Come on,
I'll
back,
go first.
whenever you.
Oh, we lost him. Oh.
No, he good.
No, we're good. Go ahead.
Go
But
ahead.
no, I just say I'll take. I feel like the Bills gonna keep the streak alive, so they gonna. I feel like the Bills gonna take this one.
I agree. Who you got, Retro?
Hey,
I'm going with Buffalo, baby.
Okay.
Buffalo
All right.
Buffalo going to the Super Bowl.
All right. Who
Yeah,
you got, John?
I want to be controversial, but yeah, I got Buffalo. I just, until they prove me wrong, I see something differently. I like what I'm seeing from Buffalo.
The most complete
Although
team.
I will say, man, like I think Miami can find the right usage for Raheem Mostert. Like I think they could be a complete team. So
Yes, I agree.
think they're not far, and I think the Bills' running game isn't exactly there yet. But their passing game just is that good. But Miami's got
Clean
some corners, man. Miami's got some corners, but I'm gonna go Bills.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Miami.
I think this the first clean sweep. We all picked the same team.
If I
Next.
see them shaking up like they did,
Yeah, they gotta chill with that. But next game, Detroit versus Minnesota.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go Detroit. I think the way that offense, even against the Eagles in that first game and the way they looked against the Commanders, that offense might be scary. St. Brown, he doing his thing. Jared Goff is looking very productive. I don't know how much longer it'll go, but right now, he might be exactly what Detroit need. I'm gonna go with Detroit. Who you got, John?
I'm gonna stick with Minnesota. I think if they use Dalvin Cook right and Kirk Cousins, his guys catch some balls. Kirk Cousins don't. I'll agree. He got flustered last week, but I like Vikings in this one.
Okay, who you got, Retro?
I'm going with Detroit.
Okay, all right.
With the Motor City, they've been handling business. They got passion behind them. It's a lot. That locker room, watching Hard Knocks, that's a locker room I would want to be in.
Yeah, very true.
I'm going with Detroit.
Next game, Baltimore at New England. I thought you said.
No, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing.
All right, go ahead. Who you got?
Don't worry about it. I ain't important.
You say you got the 49ers. What?
I said it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm not important.
Yeah, but did he make his Detroit pick?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna say the Vikings.
Right, I could have swore you said it. But all right,
No,
go ahead, young man. Who do you have?
I'm gonna have to agree with my boy John here. I'm gonna have to go with the Vikings. I feel like they're gonna have a bounce back. Jefferson's. I don't think he's only gonna have 5 receptions and 56 yards again. So I feel like a bounce back week for Minnesota.
I like it. Baltimore at New England. Who you got, Walt?
Defense, baby. Baltimore, New England. I got the Ravens. Back. I got the Ravens bouncing back after that tough loss to the Raiders.
Dolphins.
Dolphins. I'm sorry. Yeah, after that tough loss to the Dolphins. So yeah, Ravens.
All right. Who you got, Retro?
That defense is still. I'm going with Mac. I'm going with Mac Jones, man. I'm going with New England.
All right. Who you got, John?
Yeah, this one I really had no clue. I'm gonna go New England just because I think they're more complete if they play the right game plan. But if Lamar gets out ahead, he ain't taking his foot off the pedal. But I'm gonna go.
Yeah, especially after last week, it's like, hey, keep scoring.
Yeah, but I like New England just for this one.
Baltimore bet not let New England happen what they did in Miami, where it came up to Mac Jones.
Ooh, you missed it.
Being that guy. Pause. Coming from the Steelers. Who missed it? Steelers.
Bosworth missed it with your bum. Yeah, Bosworth. Come on now. No, I'm just playing. No, I got a lot of Steelers. I got a lot of Steelers in my family, man. So I hope y'all watching this. I really am. I really.
All right, guys. I got Baltimore. I think Harbaugh. I think if Bill Belichick got one nemesis, it's Harbaugh in Baltimore. He just figures out. He gave Tom Brady problems. I think he's gonna do the same for Mac Jones for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cincinnati at the Jets. I'm gonna go
one more time. I mean, I'm gonna go Cincinnati, but by the way, I went back and watched. I agree, some of it's his line, but I'm sorry, man. Joe, get rid of the ball, man. I feel like a lot of them sacks are his fault.
13 times in 2 games is crazy.
It's a lot.
But go look at him. He's holding the ball 5, 6
I'm
seconds.
just saying though, like in
I
general,
just
13
I'm
times.
gonna pick him one more time, but I got jeez. Only because it's the Jets. But
And I'm gonna be honest with you, he has a tier 1 wide receiving core. Like, bro, what you doing?
yeah,
Like,
you got that ball better be out the second they go into their break. That you got the guys to do it. So
Yeah. I got Bengals too. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I think this gonna go with the Bengals too. Yeah.
Okay. Who you got, Retro?
stick with your
Cincinnati
Jets.
and the Jets.
Get your Jets.
I'm going to Jets.
Okay. Las Vegas versus Tennessee. In Tennessee.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think that offense, they finally gonna catch some rhythm this week. Like I think Hunter and Devontae Adams are both gonna have great weeks. And I think they get their first win down in Tennessee. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I have to agree with you, brother, man. I'll say the Raiders as well. Felt like it's about that time that, Derek Carr and Devontae Adams have a, good game. Big game, I should say. So I feel like this might be it.
True. Who you got, Retro?
I'm going with the Raiders because their only game plan they got to work on defense is containing Derrick Henry, and Tannehill is going to give them the ball.
True. Yeah.
So that anybody else, I kind of be on the fence with, leaning towards them, but Tennessee, most definitely going with the Oakland Raiders, going with Las Vegas Raiders.
Who you got, John?
Yeah, I'm picking Raiders. I told y'all, man. Titans are done, man. They're just done. Derrick Henry is all they got. Like, no offense to Brandon Cooks, but like, I was heavily critical of Tannehill last year because he had receivers. He ain't got receivers this year like he had last year. So
They gave that up to Philly.
So yeah, and I really think it was stupid, man. AJ Brown's arguably top 5 in the league. I don't know what the heck. So yeah, I got Raiders, man. Like, you can stack the box and just guard Henry all night and you'll be all right.
Right. Philly at Washington. I got Philly. Who you got, John?
I'm with you, man. I thought these guys were like 2 years away from being there, but this guy progressed quick, man. Jalen Hurts, he is that man.
Yeah.
This man's, I don't think he's Super Bowl contender yet, but I think these guys can make a late playoff run, man. I got Jalen for sure.
Who you got, Retro?
I'm going with Philly, man. This is his year to sign. This is contract year. Next year, I believe.
Right.
This is, he got it's time for him to piss the media off because they put him under the same bus saying they got all the weapons they need. They need to make something happen. So I'm going with Philly.
That's kind of true. Like, right, once you get the weapons, you got to show us you got it. But this guy's in his second year. Like,
yeah, I guess, but see, they put more hard on him in Philly because all you got to do is go 8-8 and you can go to the playoffs.
That's true.
I tell any Cowboy fan, they say, "Oh man, we the best. We could be the best in our division." I said, "If I go 8-8 and go to the playoffs, that'll be easy too."
Hey, Chubb doing his thing, man.
Let's go, Chubb. Let's go.
Who you got? Who you got, Walt?
Let's go, Chubb. I say the Eagles. I say this is probably another clean sweep between us. Yeah, I say Eagles for sure. I feel like Jalen Hurts in that offense, they starting to mesh. I'm not saying he's a top tier quarterback, but he can get the job done clearly. So,
I mean,
Jacksonville.
He's an NFL quarterback, man. This guy is.
Of course.
I'm saying like there's guys you see who like are still learning the NFL, like not football. They're learning the NFL. I really think this guy has progressed quickly, man. I think he is the man.
Jacksonville versus Chargers. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Chargers can bounce back after that tough loss to the Chiefs last week. So, I'm gonna say Chargers.
I agree. Who you got, Retro?
Hurts is still injured, ain't he?
You talking about Justin Herbert? Yeah,
Justin
I think
Herbert?
his rib He got a
Uh,
broken
I-
rib or something like that.
yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and either I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. Just
Okay.
injury, nah, it ain't gonna. He gonna be questionable.
Who you got, John?
Same. I got Jacksonville. It's a heart pick, not a head pick, but
Let's
I
go.
feel
Touchdown.
it's gonna be Jacksonville.
Cool. Baby.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Next game. Rams at Cardinals. Who you got, John?
Ugh, this man. I'm gonna go. Ugh. I don't know. I'll go Rams, I guess, but really, I wouldn't be. I'm gonna go Cardinals. No, screw it. I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arizona.
You getting way too much space though. Why was
Who
he
you
playing
got, Retro?
so
I'm
deep?
going with the Rams.
Okay. John. Walt.
See, that's like he don't even see me today or something.
Oh my
It's because of the
God.
Browns gear. It's got to be because of the Browns gear. That's what I think it is, bro. But
Yeah, you
What's
blending
up with
in.
you?
You blending in with your background. Yeah, that's exactly.
nah, my background is black, bro. I got on brown. What you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. It all looks the same in the dark.
Nah, it don't. It don't. But
Look, I ain't about to do this with you.
I'm gonna say that the Cardinals ride this momentum from last week. So I'm gonna say the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I say Cardinals.
Rams,
Wow.
baby.
Nah,
I
you know what?
I know, right? I had no clue with this game.
I think it's gonna be the Cooper Cup and Aaron Donald show. So I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Yeah, it's just Matthew Stafford. He's been a little iffy these last couple weeks. So it's just
True.
Yeah,
I won't say he's making me nervous, but it's just like I don't know. I just feel like Kyler Murray, his momentum right now, he riding that from last week, and I feel like he might be still a little pissed from that Raider slapping him in the face.
And he was getting hugged, man, that first game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, and their defense ain't really stopping people right now either in Arizona, but we'll see.
Right.
And the crazy part is they should have made a way possible to keep Von Miller. That money that they gave Matthew Stafford, half of that should have went to Von Miller.
True.
I wouldn't have gave Matthew Stafford that money. Hell no.
Next game. Atlanta at Seattle. This is another one of them.
Yeah, this is
who the hell to pick.
I'm waiting to see.
I ain't gonna lie. I picked the Seahawks. It was a tough one. I wanted to go with the Falcons, but I'm gonna pick the Seahawks with this one.
I say Seattle just based off them being at home. The 12th man.
I think that's what it was for me too.
Who you got, John?
Jeez. Mariota versus Geno Smith, huh? Let me go Falcons.
When you look at it like that.
Let me go Falcons.
All right.
Yeah.
Who you got, Retro?
I'm going with Seattle, man. They saying that they need to get Ridley in there ASAP.
They need to get who?
The quarterback they drafted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
8.1 right now.
Yeah, but I'm going with Seattle, man.
Okay. All right. And with that being said, Green Bay versus Tampa. Who you got, Retro?
Ooh. You already know. I gotta go with the GOAT.
Okay.
John looked at me like he looking like Todd Brady.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers it is. All right, Retro, we got you.
You got me. No, Dan Marino. Yeah, I'm going
A-Rod. A-Rod.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Tampa Bay. John, prank him, John.
Don't get me started on Dan Marino. He's nowhere near the GOAT conversation.
All right. Nope. We'll talk about it.
I said, don't get me started. I said, don't get me started.
We'll talk about it after we're done. John, who do you
make
have?
Make sure you put Tampa Bay down, John.
Who do you have between Tampa Bay and the Packers in Tampa, John?
I got the Packers. Who's he throwing to? Scotty Miller? Come on, man.
You never know. Come
on, man.
Who you got?
Leonard Fournette had a nice week.
Hold on. Relax. Now, what'd you say about Cole Beasley?
Oh no, he just said who we gonna throw it to. I just said Cole Beasley.
Oh, yeah, man, the hell? You forgot who they just signed? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Nobody can't guard Cole Beasley.
Oh, I'm about to say, don't sleep on Cole Beasley. He got hands out this world. For
Cole
real.
Beasley
Out this world.
Are you taking the Bucks?
But,
Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks.
Okay, but hang on. What is Brady known for? Throwing to his guys, his favorites, and Scotty Miller.
Why you don't just go ahead and say it?
No,
wait, hold on, Walt. Why you don't just go ahead and say it?
Scotty Miller's his favorite, not Cole Beasley. So we'll see. Maybe him and Cole develop a nice.
Just say it. You like wide receivers.
But you have to throw to Cole Beasley because Cole Beasley gonna get open. Can't nobody guard him.
Yeah, I agree. He's gonna make his plays, but I'm just saying I wouldn't doubt if Scotty Miller gets 10 targets.
Let me tell you. Let me break it down to you how film works. When they add a slot threat, and you have to plan within 2-3 days, like it's Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you got 4 days to be able to contain a slot receiver at that caliber. No, right. Nobody ain't gonna be able to guard him.
Next game, San Fran at Denver.
Who all picked? What was y'all's picks for Pack's Bucks?
I got the Bucks.
Okay, so the Bucks.
All right, just make.
Oh, did he catch that?
Yeah, he caught that.
Damn.
Yeah, he caught
that boy out there dangerous.
Is that Pickens?
Was that on wood?
Hold on, let me do it. Let me do his draft photo. Look,
hey, he put his Odell on for real quick though. Damn.
Come on, man. Anytime somebody was standing in front of the TV like that, when they got drafted, you know they cut different.
That was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Next game, San Fran and Denver.
I'm gonna say Garoppolo, man. He gonna ride the title wave, and he got something to prove now, man. That now Trey Lance out, he gonna let the 49ers in the world know, like, hey, I'm taking y'all back to the championship, baby.
And I'm going after that.
Yeah, I agree. I got the Niners. I say the Niners. I think Denver's still trying to figure it out. That's the only reason.
And yeah, they ain't got no leadership right now.
Who you got, John?
I'm gonna go Denver. I think last week that the team wasn't ready. They didn't game plan for Garoppolo, and he was able to come out and do his thing. But if with Denver properly game planning for Garoppolo, I think they can get it done.
Right. Who you got, Retro?
I'm going with I'm not going with what was the team again? I got a text message. Sorry.
San Fran versus Denver.
I'm going with San Francisco. Coach doesn't game plan properly.
Okay.
I would go with Russ, but not this week.
All right. Final game, Monday night. Dallas at the Giants. I'm gonna say Dallas defense figures out a way for them to win on Monday night.
Number 11 from heaven.
And then you heard the news. LT say he's gonna be at that game to see if Michael really about that life.
Who again?
Cowboys.
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, okay.
He said I gotta come see this kid in action. So we're gonna see.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
So we're gonna see.
Try again. All right. I'll say I'm gonna go Dallas.
Okay. Walt? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, John.
No, I'm gonna go Dallas.
Who you got, Walt?
Man, I'm going with New York, son. What you mean? They riding that tidal wave, you know what I'm saying? Come on, son. New York all day, baby. All day. Giants.
Giants and the Lions are back, man.
He must have watched Paid in Full earlier because you.
He saw Eli Manning. Eli Manning at Penn State was like, man, maybe the Giants can do it again.
Who you got, Retro?
Hey, I did watch that like a couple of days ago.
I'm going with the Godfather, the Don, Money Man, Jerry Jones.
All right.
Money Man, Jerry.
I'm the only one solo with the Giants.
Hey man, Giants is the worst team to ever win a Super Bowl, man. We ain't worried about that.
Right.
It's all right. It's cool. Saquon, keep rocking with you, baby. Keep rocking with you, but hey, this bit. It's been Real Deal Sports, man. It's about to get to this game. We about to continue watching this game, this Browns and Steelers game. But we appreciate y'all joining us tonight. If y'all want to comment down at the bottom, whatever, do y'all picks as well. See if y'all are right next week. Let us know. Like I said, continue to share, like, comment as well. Like I said, it's your boy Big Walt. Boy Retro up there. Appreciate him joining us again tonight. Just gonna see if he's gonna be the week 3 champion. I doubt it. I think this might be.
If you're a betting person, ride with Retro for one more week. Don't
I'm about to say, hey, if Retro win again this week, I might have to start riding Retro's wave, man. I might have
don't take Nico's picks until we see.
But yeah, again, also my boy Nico Suave down there looking suave to the mofo. You feel me? And my boy John up there, hardest working man in showbiz. And like I said, we appreciate y'all joining us tonight. Watch the Browns game. Let's go Browns.
Peace.
And we out of here.
Peace.
Put your Tyreeks up.